What's going on? I'm Josh Shipp, founder of Youth Speaker University. If you're someone who has advice to share with kids, teens, college students, parents, or educators, please listen up. I'm looking for authors, speakers, life coaches, and everyday normal folks who want to genuinely help others make a significant impact and get paid for it at the same time. You know, the question used to be, is my kid at risk? Now, unfortunately, the fact is, every kid lives in an at-risk environment. As you know, with youth depression, drug abuse, suicide, bullying, and parent-teacher burnout at an all-time high, there is an unprecedented demand for individuals who can speak on these issues. Now, assuming the idea of standing up in front of people doesn't make you want to vomit, I want to show you how you can make a difference and get paid for it. Now, please understand, the youth industry is not just speaking to kids. It's speaking to anyone who influences young people in any capacity whatsoever. This means working with schools, colleges, parent and teacher groups, mental health professionals, nonprofits, and more. Just in case you don't know who I am or why you should listen to me, I've been working as a speaker and coach in the youth industry for over 12 years now, even though I know I look like a 12-year-old myself. I'm blessed to say that my work has directly influenced more than 2 million kids and parents. I'm the author of a best-selling book called The Teen's Guide to World Domination, and I also star in a documentary TV series from the executive producer of Oprah called Teen Trouble, airing on Lifetime. Anyway, enough bragging about myself. I recently asked my friend and business guru, Guy Kawasaki, how I could help and play a role in growing our industry, because frankly, the need is overwhelming. I mean, there are 130,000 K-12 schools in the U.S. alone that represent millions and millions of kids and parents and educators who need support on issues that, frankly, they don't have time to cover in the classroom. So I asked him, how can I help grow our industry's impact? And his answer was brilliant. He said, the way you grow an impact of an industry is simple. He said, as you succeed, turn around and teach others in your industry how to do the same. He said, a rising tide floats all boats. Meaning, very simply, when you figure out how to be successful, you sort of have two options, right? You can be selfish and hoard all that information to yourself, only making yourself more successful, or you can choose to share what you've learned with everyone, making your industry more successful, which is exactly what I'm committed to doing. The tide is rising. The demand for speakers is growing. And frankly, so is my professional platform. As I learn more and more about our industry, I count it as a privilege to share this knowledge with you through Youth Speaker University. I am committed to training an army of speakers whose messages will positively impact youth culture. I genuinely believe when we work together and share best practices with each other, everybody wins. In fact, many of my students now reach thousands and thousands of individuals each year with their unique message and make a nice part-time or full-time living doing such. Now, let me be very clear right up front. Success is not going to be easy, free, or overnight. If you are daydreaming of overnight success, this is not for you. I'm not going to make you any promises of fame or fortune. There are no shortcuts, none of that garbage. Frankly, hard work and consistent effort is the only path to long-term success. And anyone who tells you any different, frankly, is full of it. So, assuming that doesn't freak you out, here's our next step. I've created 3 brand new, never-before-seen training videos that will teach you the 3 crucial components to being successful in our industry: the heart, the art, and the start. In the first video, I'm going to take you into the audience and teach you how to truly influence your listener towards positive change. I know you want to see change lives, and I'm going to show you how you can facilitate that. In the second video, I'm going to teach you how to design your message and deliver your message with confidence. Plus, I'm going to teach you this really unusual / cool cure for stage fright. And then in the third video, I'm going to take you backstage and give you a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to have a thriving speaking business. Frankly, this is the thing that most speakers struggle with, right? They have the right heart, the right intent, and I can teach you the art. But the bottom line is, if you don't use smart, tested business strategies, you're not going to be in business. And if you're not in business, then your message won't be out there impacting others. These videos on the heart, the art, and the start are pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. and they're totally free, so nothing for you to lose. Just enter your name and email address on this page, and I'll send you the first video right away. Talk to you soon.
Etc.
Asterisk.